Hello friend, today we are going to create a student management system web app using Spring Boot, JP repository and MySQL in backend to store and retrieve data, and in front end we are going to use HTML, thymeleaf and bootstrap. Today's project is full stack developer web app which is based on CRUD operation. So we are going to create it in STS. So first open it. Spring tool suite. Next click on launch. Our STS is getting started. It's still loading. Now after that go to file and then new, and in new section click on Spring Starter Project. New window appear, new Spring Starter Project. And after that in name section you can write a student system, and in type you can select Maven, packaging jar, version 17, and in language Java. After that next in group we write com.virajtech.demo and leave artifact same as it in what you wrote in name, and after that in description you can write demo project for Spring Boot by Viraj, and package com.virajtech.demo. This package name and artifact group name both are same, so leave it empty. After that press on next, and this is important part. Here we will select dependency, so we require MySQL driver, Spring Data JPA, Spring Web and thymeleaf. Here you can see this selected one. You can also search from here like thymeleaf, whichever you want you can select from here, and all the selected are shown here. And after that next and finish. Here import getting started. Here what folder is created, student system, still it is in progress, so let's wait till this get finished. And this is downloaded. For this process you need to connect to internet, because each and every file is downloaded from internet. As you can see it is completed. Now to the folder student management system, double click, and inside that src main java, src main resource, these are our folder. So open src main java folder, and inside that com.virajtech.demo, this is our main package. Inside that you can see this is our main class. Double click to open, and these are other folders. So now we are going to create new package inside our main package, that is com.virajtech.demo. Click on this main package, right click, and then after new, and there inside package, here you can use service package, and one more package, right click, new package, entity package, and again right click, new package, controller package, and last one, new package dot repository package, repository package. can see here these are our 4 package: controller, entity, repository and service. Next, move to our entity package and right click on that package, and then after new and create new class. Class name should be student, S should be capital, student, and inside that we have to declare variable private int id, private string first name, private string last name, and private string email. These are 4 field, and now we are going to generate this getter and setter of this all field. Right click, and there is source, and inside that you will get option generate getter and setter. Click on that, select all and generate. Here our getter and setter generated. Now next part is to click on now before that we have to use annotation like entity, and to import press control space and you will see such suggestion. So we have to import this entity jakarta.persistence. Double click on this, you can see import jakarta.persistent.entity. It got imported. Now next table, again control space and enter jakarta.persistent.table, and for id we need to import this annotation control space enter, one more annotation generation generated value bracket strategy generated type generation type dot identity. Now save this file and now move to repository package, right click there and new interface. Name should be a student and repository student repository. Now extend it, shortcut control space enter jpa control space enter, and our main class is a student and id is integer. Need to import this student inside this class, our main class student, control space, and you can see com.virajtech.demo.entity import. So we can use annotation like repository and save it. Next move to our service, new interface and a student service. Finish, and inside this list, going to create list, import this list and write our main class name student and get all the students bracket and semicolon, because this is our abstract method, that's why we are putting semicolon at last of the method, and we need to import this student. Now again we have to create new class inside our service package. So right click on that service package, new, and inside that class a student service and IMPL, implement, capital IMPL, finish, and implement it, control space, enter, a student service. As after implementing, you are seeing red line. Bring your cursor to this student service implement and you will see option add unimplemented method. Click on this, you will see this method override. Delete this comment and move to our this student service, and we have to use auto wire annotation, private student repository, variable should be same with small s, student repository, semicolon. Now you can use this student repository variable here, the student repository dot find all. Now next I have to create new class inside controller package. Right click on this and new, and then class name should be a student controller, finish, and public string so all students, so all students, bracket, inside that we are going to use model and for this model. This is important step, must have to follow correctly, because as we click control plus space you will get this logback.code.model as first option. So we don't have to import this one, we need to import this org spring framework.ui. so click on this or double click, you will get spring framework.ui. if you import that one, you will face error. Opening bracket, and here also before using this I have to use auto wire and private student service, student service, semicolon, and now you can use this inside our model dot add attribute with key value pair and double quotes, list students. This is our connection, we will use this in our HTML file, and student service dot get all student, and at last semicolon. Now return double quotes, semicolon, index. We are going to create this file as index name, that is HTML file. So now I will look to our all created class, this one repository, import service class. Here also I have to use annotation as service, and in controller 2 you have to use annotation as controller. Now we have to check this program either is it running correctly or not. For that, move to our main package and main class, right click and then run Spring Boot app. Okay. Yeah, code is running successfully. This error we are getting because we didn't give our URL and driver class name, so that's why we are facing this error. And now we have to write our code to connect our MySQL to our front-end part. That we need to move to our src main resource folder, and there you will see application.property. Inside this only we have to write all the connection like spring dot data source spring dot data source dot url equal to jdbc clone MySQL clone /localhost clone 3306/student. This student is our database name. We are going to create this database in our MySQL. And next, spring dot data source dot username equal to root data source. You can write you can use root as default. You can check what's your username and put it here. Next, spring dot data source dot password equal to 182221081. You can put password here. Next, spring dot data source dot driver class name equal to com dot mysql dot cj dot jdbc dot driver. Next, spring dot jpa dot show sql, and we have to put this as true. Next, spring dot jpa dot hibernate ddl auto equal to update. We have to use update because after using this update we will able to do both tasks, like creating new file and updating that task. So that's why we are using here update. Now save it and again to our main class, right click and run as Spring Boot app. No error, program is running successfully. Now next, move to our browser. Localhost 8080 colon 8080. This application has no explicit mapping. You are seeing this because we didn't create any HTML file in our STS. Now next part is our to create a HTML file inside our template. See this folder structure, src main resource. Inside that template folder, this folder is currently empty, so right click on this, new and other HTML file. Next, name we are going to use index and finish. And in HTML tag we are going to use language equal to double quotes English, and now XML namespace colon thymeleaf th equal to double quotes, inside that http colon www.thymeleaf.org. This is our link to thymeleaf. You can copy it from the thymeleaf website. Next, to our title, student management system. Copy this, and after body h1 tag, paste it here, and after that we are going to use name tag. We are going to use bootstrap property as quotes navbar dark background dark, and inside that going to create a span tag, and inside that anchor tag thymeleaf href equal to double quotes at the rate bracket slash, and class equal to button primary button, and close this, and in the scope and bar, or in place of this you can write bar brand, and copy it this anchor tag, copy and paste it below this line, and here need to change add a student, and here to add a student. After that bar we are going to create div tag, and that inside div tag attribute should be class container, and inside that going to create table, and class table border equal to 1, tier tag and th heading tag, inside that a student first name closing tag, and copy this head tag and paste it 4 times slowly, paste it this one too below each line, paste. Now change this first name, last name, and this first name to email, and last one is for action. Close this tr tag, again open tr tag, th clone each equal to double quotes inside that, double quotes inside a student clone dollar bracket list students, close this tr. Now open new td tag, and inside that th text equal to double quotes dollar student dot first name. Copy this, copy and paste it 2 times. Student dot last name, and for student dot email. And again one more td tag, inside that td tag we are going to use anchor tag href equal to double quotes inside that bracket slash update student slash bracket id, whereas inside id equal to dollar bracket student dot id. And now close this. This will be for edit, and we use property as button, primary. Copy this anchor tag and now paste it again. Here we are going to use delete student, and property should be like danger for edit. Here delete button. Now close this td tag, now close tr tag and register. That are already closed. Now we are going to use this bootstrap link, bootstrap 4, to make working of our property. Here you are getting this css link. Copy this and paste it inside head tag below title ctrl+v to paste it. Now save this and now relaunch this program file to check whether it is working or not. Now in browser part, refresh this localhost 8080. Now we are getting this button, home button, student button, and data we are not getting because now let's check SQL, either our student database is created or not. Open and enter password. Open pass. I think I entered wrong password on it. Now need to check. So database student, yeah, here it is present student database. So if it is not present in your system, you have to create a database with name student. Now close this and move to our controller class and use here get mapping to get access to all the data. Import this get mapping bracket double quote slash. Now again relaunch this program to get affected this change. Again in browser refresh this student management localhost. Still we are not getting controller and service. And list students. Inside this list students, then why we are not getting this repository? And controller student entity table, everything is imported. Create student service. Again relaunch this program. I think no data inside our student database, that's why it is not showing any data. Well, let's move to our next part, add a student, so that we could check either our system is accessing data from MySQL or not. In controller part, need to create one more method, public string. So new student form bracket student or model opening bracket, and inside this first we have to generate object student new student bracket semicolon. Need to import this student inside this controller class. And now model dot add attribute key value pair double quotes, inside that a student object, and variable a student and a object is also a student. Now semicolon and return double quotes, semicolon inside double quotes. You have to use add a student, and to access this get mapping bracket double quote slash add a student. Now save it and relaunch. Click on relaunch. After that, move to our browser part and refresh it. Add a student. Have no explicit mapping. It is showing error. Error resolving. Add a student template might not exist. Okay, it is showing error because we didn't created a add a student HTML file. That's why it is not accessing any file with name add a student. Now we have to create inside the same template new HTML file. HTML next and name of this file add a student. Finish, and from index copy from top till navbar, copy and paste it here like till body, and inside this need to create div tag class container and call for student management system navbar, and one more s2 tag need to create our div tag that will be for saved as student. Now inside div tag need to create form tag and in action h. After that clone action at the rate save student clone object equal to double quotes inside that dollar bracket student and method should be post and then after inside form need to create input tag and type of this input text clone field asterisk bracket first name and then after placeholder equal to double quotes first name and class equal to form control. Now copy this input tag and paste it twice inside this first name. Use last name, and in last one email. Also have to change this placeholder as last name and email. And after that need to create a button tag. Type submit class button primary. And name of button save. Save this file and relaunch this program. Move to browser part, refresh, back, add student, showing, and inside form control class we need to mention mb4 margin button 4 to all this. So we call column 4, then save it and relaunch this program. Home, add a student. Now it is showing first name, last name, email address. Now in this application no explicit mapping. Next move to our save part, student service, and here void save student bracket student semicolon, and bring your cursor to this student service implement, and thereafter add unimplemented method. Click on this, delete this auto generated comment, and here we will use a student repository dot save and a student semicolon. Now to our next controller class, you need to define method public string save student bracket model or @ model attribute bracket double quotes student and bracket you need to write a student service dot save a student return double quotes slash double class semicolon and inside bracket redirect colon slash, and to get this need to use post mapping bracket double quotes slash save student. Now relaunch this program. Back, refresh this page, and now add student, and here need to write like wiki. Yeah, we are getting this data, and also able to save. Again add student, new Rohit, Roy, and here you can use this Viraj tech. Yeah, we are getting this data and also able to save new data. And next edit not working, and delete button is also not working. Now next move to our next part, service interface, and there inside a student update a student bracket int id semicolon. Add unimplemented and delete this comment. Here we are going to use optional, import this optional a student variable name optional equal to a student repository dot find by id semicolon, and a student equal to declare this to null, and now store value inside this student optional dot get and semicolon, and now return this student. Again to our controller part, controller class, create new method for update a student, bracket model comma @path variable int id opening bracket, and inside that model dot add attribute, key value pair add attribute double quotes inside a student, and to return this a student service dot update method id, and last semicolon need to return double quote semicolon inside this, like update a student, and again need to create this new SQL file update student, and to create this and to mention this need to import this annotation get mapping bracket double quote slash update student slash id. We are using id here to so that path variable and will get id from this get mapping. Now next part, we need to create this update student inside our template folder, new other HTML file, next, and name we need to give as update a student. Save this file. Now copy from add student, select all, copy and paste it inside update student, and little need to change here, like inside form need to create one more input tag and type should be hidden, and th field for field equal to double quotes asterisk bracket id, and from here need to change this save to update, and here also update student or edit student. Now relaunch this program. Now next to our browser part, need to refresh this localhost http add student home, and now to edit we are getting 2 yes, we are able to now this to Kumar, save. Here we are able to edit, and but delete button is still not working. Next again move to our STS, and then student service interface, inside that void delete student int id, and then semicolon, and after that student service class and thereafter add unimplemented method. Delete this comment, and this dot student repository dot and delete by id and id. Last part inside our controller class create one more method for deleting process, public string delete student bracket int or at the rate path variable int id opening bracket and student service dot delete student by id and delete student, and then after return double quotes semicolon redirect colon slash, and also to get this use get mapping bracket double quote slash delete student slash bracket id. Now relaunch this program again, need to relaunch, okay, and now again refresh this page and delete, add a student like check and save, edit this to check new, and this to also need to check new, update, delete. So this way we have completed this project. This is our folder structure and these are our packages, and inside template we have created 3D HTML file. So all this, you will get all this code inside this student management system. You will get all this code below in the description box. From there you can download this code and you can check your error. Still you are facing any error, you can comment down in the comment section. I will reach you and help you out. And to like